Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Saturday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Finally back with you again after a long week of work, and glad to be back. Miss you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, Lately, I've been revisiting an amazing album that I bought 3 years ago, which is unbelievable. Um, but I ranked it, I think, pretty high at that time. And to me, it was one of the best of 2020. And I've been just listening to it most of the week and really digging it again and really enjoying it. It's The Symbol Remains by Blue Oyster Cult. I've shown this one before, but I just wanted to talk about it again. So this is called Revisiting The Symbol Remains. And that's what I'm doing. I'm revisiting it. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting right back into it again. And it sounds just as good as it did when I first bought it. Amazing album. Amazing album. Their 14th studio album, released in 2020, as I said, right in the midst of the pandemic. The title itself came from a song from their 1983 album, The Revolution by Night. The song was called Shadow of California. Symbol Remains was the first album since 2001's Curse of the Hidden Mirror, which didn't do all that well. This is kind of a comeback for them. It's the first recording debut of Jules Radino, who's the drummer, and Richie Castellano, amazing guitarist, keyboardist, vocalist, really contributed to the album. That's amazing. Alan Lanier, unfortunately, didn't appear on the album. The first that he didn't appear on, he passed away in 2013, unfortunately. But in my opinion, one of the best of 2020, for sure. Amazing album. Not every track is killer. There's some weak tracks, and I'll talk about those in just a second. But overall, a great mixture of heavy and hard pop, right in the middle of the road tracks. Really good stuff. Richie Castellano, as I mentioned earlier, a huge asset to the band. He's been with them for about 20 years. Started out as a sound guy, and then eventually they knew he played guitar and keyboards and also sang, so they brought him in for a couple of sessions, and a couple of sessions, and a couple of sessions ended up being part of the band. He's contributed. He co-wrote 6 of the tracks of the 14 tracks, and sung and wrote 3 of the tracks, Tainted Blood, The Machine, and Rites of St. Celia, which is kind of a tribute to Buck Dharma and Eric Bloom and the rest of the band from their earlier days. Really cool track. And again, as I said, if I've mentioned already, the album's over 61 minutes, but it doesn't seem that long. It's just a great combination of rock and rolling. But again, there's a couple of weak tracks that I'm not big on, but I haven't given you a ranking yet, but I'll give you a ranking a little later. So you got Eric Bloom on guitars, keyboards, and vocals. Eric sounds really good on this one. He really does. He's just got that grit and growl to his voice. Buck Dharma, kind of the complete opposite. Really smooth, amazing player. Guitars, keyboards, programming, and vocals. Richie Castellano was kind of in awe of Buck, but both Eric and Buck Dharma encouraged Richie to kind of let loose, because he was more of a I was watching an interview with him last night. He was more of a straight ahead, let's play it this way, and both Buck Dharma and Eric Bloom kind of said, no, just go for it and see what comes up. And so they did a lot of encouragement. They really allowed him to be more than what he is. So you got Richie Castellano on guitars, keyboards, programming, and vocals. So all 3 of them share vocals on the album. Danny Miranda on bass and backing vocals, and Jules Radino, as I said, on drums and backing vocals. The album itself opens with a heavy That Was Me. in-your-face rocker with Eric Bloom, sounding amazing again. Just the opening riff, just boom, right in your face. Then you got that contrast to poppy, rockin' Box in My Head by Buck Dharma. It's catchy, gets in your head. You can't let it go. And then you got the third song, Tainted Blood by Richie Castellano, who again I feel he fits right in. It's a rockin', amazing lead work on that one. Really, really good stuff. I love Nightmare Epiphany. Sorry. Edge of the World's another heavy tune with catchy riff. And the Machine, another great rock and roller. Maybe the weakest track is the Train True, Lenny's song. I'm not big on that track. I'm not big on that. I think that's the weakest track on the album. I kind of pass over that one when I listen to the song. And then you got The Return of St. Celia. Again, a huge homage to earlier Blue Oyster Cult by Richie. I love the lead work on those ones. Stand and Fight, cool rockin' track. Heavy and Dark, I love it. Florida Man, kind of a different track, but it grows on you. It's a weird title, weird topic, but it grows on you for sure. The Alchemist, it's a perfect song for Eric Bloom, and he sounds perfect on this one as well. And there's the video to match it as well. And then you got Secret Road, which is a cool rocker. You can tell the difference between Buck Dharma and Eric. Again, as I said earlier, Eric is more lighter, more straight ahead rock. Eric is darker, edgier, heavier, and I love that. I love the contrast between the two. And there's a Crime, another in-your-face rocker, hard and heavy. And it ends with Fight, which is a cool track. I love the guitar work on that one. It's about a song about a fight, which never really happens. It's really, really good. I would say overall, with that weak track on there, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's just amazing, amazing stuff. If you haven't heard it, or if you have, re-listened to it again, The Symbol Remains. Did I show you the inner cover? I don't think I did. But there's the CD there. Nice booklets that comes with it. And some cool studio photos. A lot of lyrics in here. There's more studio photos. And there's a cool symbol. So yeah, revisiting Blue Oyster Cult's The Symbol Remains. Amazing album. I think you'd really enjoy it if you haven't heard it. If you have, and if you're a fan of Blue Oyster Cult, it's definitely something to have in your collection. Anyway, there you go, guys. I'll be back again probably tomorrow with another revisiting. I've got a couple in mind that I'm going to talk about. So we'll talk to you again later. Love you all. Good to be back. We'll see you. Bye-bye now.